So, day 16 of my Sprinter camper build. I'm going to have a new windscreen fitted. So before the windscreen guys get here, I've started already taking the pockets down, these items, visors. I'm going to take this headlining down so they've got full access to round the window. So the visors are held on by a bolt there, and the two bolts by the handle. Now this one, after you've undone this one and that one, you can hook the sun visor out, which hooks up inside there and holds that corner in. So that's how they get them out. The back of the headlining is just clipped up into there, along there. There's about 5 clips. So if you're ever taking this out. Okay, so I've taken that off. It's mint underneath, which is a nice surprise. Okay, so I've had the guys out from Premier Autoglaze Ltd in Southampton, and this is what they've uncovered for me. Now, they were gonna hopefully fit the window today, but seeing how bad this is underneath, and it goes all the way round, so it wasn't my mistake, it was existing problems that have just come about because I touched it. So Simon told me that it would have gone anyway. So this is the windscreen, and this is where it originally cracked, and as you can see, laminated rust that is literally not attached to the vehicle at all. That laminated and cracked the windscreen, and then you go along, it's all the way along, as you can see, it's just separated from the body, not even attached anymore. Then this side, it cracked there. There was one that came up the driver's side and a little one over there, and it's all where the rust is laminated. Okay, so I'm just gonna try and clean this back now, see how bad it is, see what I've got to repair, and hopefully get a nice clean surface to put a new window into. Not good, is it? Definitely not good. Where I am at the minute, the sides not too bad. As you can see, they've cleaned up reasonably nice. This bottom bit though is pretty damn buggered really. It's gone through there. I haven't really sort of cleaned it back 100% yet. It's also come on through over here, and yeah, so just a little bit more further on. It's very hard to work with, but sides are good. I think they come up quite well. This bottom bit, I don't really know where to go with it just yet. But okay, so to give myself a little bit better access to the metal, I've pulled this seal off, and it just literally hooks underneath the edge of the dash there. As you can see, it just hooks in there like that. So pull that off. I've given it a bit of a clean. Okay, so here we have my brother Tim, the spanner man. In previous videos I've mentioned him. He's come to my rescue yet again. Helped sort out the rust around the window. Okay, so my weapon of choice for this today is a power file. And it just helps get into those little tight, it's almost like a tiny belt sander, but it helps get into all the little corners as you get up, trying to get all these little bits out. Now, as you can see, now it's starting to, all the lamination's starting to come off. Oh, put that down for a second. All the lamination's starting to come off, and you can start actually seeing nice bare metal behind there. We've sort of taken it right back. We don't want any rust at all underneath the windscreen, because otherwise it'd just blow the new one. You can see it's starting to come up nicely. Got a bit more work to do on it. Okay, so we've cleaned it to that point. What I'm going to do now is rust treat that, so it seals what is left of the rust. And then we can't really weld these because I'd have to take all the dashboard out. So what I'm going to use is some fiberglass filler here, which is not porous, so it won't suck in any moisture at a later date. So we'll put a nice skim over there to seal all these, so that we can then get a nice flat finish that's waterproof for later. Put the windscreen on. Okay, so this is where I'm up to. I've rust treated all the way along there again, so it seals the rust before I put any filler on there. You come round here, I'm coming up here, you'll see I've bared it back. I've got a wire wheel into these bits so that it gets it all out the bottom of there. I've gone back over the original reason I started this in the first place, is that bit just there. But as it seems, the bit down the bottom was 10 times worse. Okay, so we've put rust treatment on all the bare bits now. As you see, gone around there. It's nice and flat compared to what it was. The side bits and the top bit were literally just surface rust. Cleaned it back. Treated it all the way across, and as you know from videos, the treatment really sticks to it. And then we're just mixing up some fiberglass filler to level this bit out, which was the worst bit of the window. So we'll put that on now. So yeah, that's really fine fiberglass filler he's mixing up there, ready to go on. This stuff's easier to sand down than the regular fiberglass filler you'd normally get from most places. So he's just trying to level it out as best he can so that we don't have to sand it down too much. And this will seal up those odd holes that are in the metal. Would have welded it if obviously it wasn't an awkward job, but this should seal it just as well. Now why are we putting it over the rust treatment? Because if you put it on before, the rust wouldn't have been treated and it would have laminated underneath the fiberglass. So you rust treat the metal first, then apply your fiberglass, and that should hopefully prevent it coming back. So now we have Shrek's bogies everywhere. That should never leak. Well, here you go. Nice and flushed back. As you can see, it's sealed up all the holes nicely as well. Nice solid base for the window. Okay, so now we're back. I've just done a coat of the rust treatment all the way over, even the filler, just so I don't end up missing any spots. But as you can see, it's a nice flush line all the way across the van now. So I'm probably going to call it a day now. Okay, so that's the end of day 16. I didn't do the outro at the van. I ended up getting home and having a shower because it was a very hot day. So I've done the treatment all the way around the window. It's nice and flat now all the way around, which is good. So the Premier Autoglaze company that I used, I will put a link in the description below so that you can, if you're in and around the Southampton area, you can reference them if you want any work like that done and to have a new windscreen fitted. With that, thanks for watching and I'll see you in the next one.